Okay.
Donkey, donkey!
Turn the down. Okay. Doki Doki Literature Club. Finally, part 2. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you like, words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen if whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, I think I might cut that part out. That took a little bit too long. Hi, Get Raptor. Fuck you, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Raptor. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment like for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. I don't know what that was. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Monica... Same. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Raptor always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always messy. It's distracting. I didn't say your name, woman! I didn't say Siri. I said Sayori. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You Raptor can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to pursue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal about it if you wanted to. Words are hard! Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite not words. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can't read it. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to one of Sayori's conversation was Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to give everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature clubs sounding so. Wait, am I recording? Okay, good. I am. The fact that literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all. You know, I just need a way to show that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, they can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating. What the fuck? Like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we really need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, she has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can keep her mind put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes and Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of the chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. It's the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Shit! Been called out. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud! I glance over my shoulders, seeing if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. Her always looking after me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. Fuck, now I'm sad. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly rushing in this morning. Look at your hair, sticking out all around. I run my finger. I hate that I did that. Oh God. I moaned. No one clip that, please. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair's just hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It's not straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Ah? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are getting bigger. It means my boobs. Don't say that so loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. I'm not saying your name! Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it buttoned down, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I keep it buttoned down. Stop saying those embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fuck you, Sayori. Fine. It's a deal. Fucking hell. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. No, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay! Grab your kit. I can't wait to read yours. Oh, you'll like it. Yeah, same. I felt it doesn't sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Oh shit! I didn't call you! First I got you, and then I got you! I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, fuck me. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, because she reminds me of a friend I used to have. I miss her. She's my good friend after all. Dot dot dot. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Raptor. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Maybe because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm not sure that's a part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a raptor poem. I'm so sad. And that makes extra special. I'm gonna... Because I didn't say... Fucking hell. Bloody hell. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. She hugs the sheet close to her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into this yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Raptor. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know, trying new things like this is trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Fuck you, I'm not good. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above the blue sky. It's a secret, but I trust you to. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm not... Ah, fuck. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. But anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Micah's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, trust me, Sayori, your poems are so... I love your poems. Let's get some... criticism! ... Well, it's about what I expected from someone like me. Are you racist? That's a bit blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheese can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing was all about sophisticated and stuff. I know that word. That's a big word for me. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But this isn't the point of poems for people to. But isn't the. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't take your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like I wouldn't like I like when it's easy to read, but it hurts my hand. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the only nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if that's okay, he's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! Because fuck Monica. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? A little bit, yeah. Why you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. She buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine. I don't really notice. What are you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I should not be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ambient glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to leave withstood the rest of them of time. Test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light glow sticks. The light flickers. I flicker back, I think. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I wouldn't say that, it's just I'm not the best at reading cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, because well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? How do I say that? How do I say that? Hold on, I'm curious as to what that means. Hold on. Hold. I'm curious as to what that means. Or how I say that. Hoo-hoo. The f does hoo-hoo mean? What? Is that a laugh? I don't know. What? Whatever. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Raptor. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining places of comfort, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'll screw you. Alright. Monica! Hi, Arthur. Have a good time so far? Yeah, you could say that. Glad to hear. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I got some things I want to bring up to you, Monica. Alright? I got some things. Just clear off my desk real quick. Move some shit around. Put you up there. Alright, Monica. Alright, listen to me, girl. Alright? You better not touch Sayori, or else I will end your fucking life. Alright, cool. Alright, thanks. Alright. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm not afraid. Bro, like, seriously, I would suck the ever-loving out of her if I could. Like, I really don't like Monica. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in, I guess. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't do that. Don't worry, Raptor. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of berry that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Aw, is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you do really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally not expected. Well, to each other, to each their own. The fuck. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying some different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing it though. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to be worried about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident in someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I just sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel the way you know. I see. Well, let's read it. Let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. Noisy neighbor? I your boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film let out in the sun. Left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a pavement copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. But he was on this other side. I was looking in. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. Yo, hold on. That last line, these last two lines, I was looking 3 lines. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Let's hold on, Monica. Hold on. Pause, Monica. Pause. Hush your green face. Hush your green-eyed face. Okay, so what I got from that is that was the first clue that she knows that this is a game. She knows from the beginning. That's terrifying. I don't like that. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. What? Fourth wall breaking? That is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Then performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen on the same spot too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know why I got all dark at the end. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Asuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows fury and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolicism or something? I can't say that word. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out as nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Raptor did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across some particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Raptor liked my poem too, you know. Alright, so it looks like time for recording is almost up. So I will see you all later. Next episode tomorrow.